Hey, it's James, unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. Welcome back to the channel. I am so glad you are here with us. Thank God I got a new a ring light, so I got one on both sides, and they're working, and the lighting looks good, and so we are ready to go. This is part 3 of our stadiums. We're going to look at Charlotte, Mississippi State, Memphis, SMU, and Georgia. So, why do I care about Charlotte? I know they're not a Power 5, but they are moving up to the AAC, and I don't have construction. I just have what it's going to look like. So let me slide over and then put it here. This is a big deal because this will increase the capacity of their stadium from 15,000 to 30,000. And for an AAC school, that's about right. So good for them. Obviously, more college football, the better. And for those of you who are like, well, I go to OU or I go to Texas games or I go to Alabama and our stadium has 80, 85, 90,000, 95, 100,000 capacity. Smaller stadiums aren't that bad. We'll talk about SMU here in a little bit. And I went to 2 of their games last year, and that was really fun. It was a lot of fun. So there is a place for some of the FCS, the non-Power 5. I'm glad that they exist. And so, however, if one day Charlotte decides to try to become a Power 5, they could actually expand past that, probably put an upper deck on the side that doesn't have the club and suites, and they could easily get over 40,000. So once they get this construction and they get up to 30,000, it's got potential. I'll just say that. Now, Davis Wade, I could not find any construction pics per se, but I will say this. You can look it up. They're talking about fixing up some of the areas in the upper portions of the stadium to make the experience for the fan better. And I'll put the picture I got here off the internet. I like it because most of the time, and rightfully so, schools will focus on the club and suite areas, the areas where people are shelling out lots of money. It's just nice to see a school like Mississippi State take care of their fans who are in the upper deck. As much as this pains me to say this, I have to give kudos to OU. When I went to that game last year, I went to Bedlam in Norman. I was in an upper deck seat, and I actually had a chairback seat with a cup holder. So, not a Sooner fan, not even close. But when it comes to the fan experience, they did a pretty good job. SMU. Let me put what we have here. This kind of gives you a view from above as far as what area they're working on. Obviously, they're going to bowl in their end zone. And I've tried twice to do a video, and both times I went, it was before they actually got started. But they do have a Facebook page, and here they actually have signs that they've been working on stuff. They're taking the video board down, and they're trying to clear the space. So at least something is happening in Dallas. So that's good. There's progress. Progress is good. And lastly, we're going to talk about Georgia. I'm just going to put what I have here. I don't have any. I could not find any construction pictures per se, but I was able to verify Did I skip one? Oh, I skipped Liberty. That Georgia began their construction on November 28th, 2022. So they've got some things going. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. I have this on my iPad. So that is Sanford Stadium. And according to this article, they're going to do some of the construction now, and then the rest of it will be after the 2023 season. First phase will include construction of a new connection of Sanford Drive at Gillis Bridge for easier fan access, creation of an adjacent plaza space, a significant widening of the 100-level concourse, and restroom upgrades. The second phase will vertically expand the southwest corner of the stadium to include a new press box, 6 premium suites, and additional restrooms on the 300 level. Hey, good. Taking care of those upper deck folks. And the current press box will be converted into additional premium seats. Okay. So we have confirmation that they've started construction. Did I mention the Liberty Bowl? I think I may have skipped them. The Liberty Bowl in Memphis, as much as I love this picture, they're not starting construction until after the 2023 season. So we can look at that all we want, but it ain't going to do any good. So I don't know why they're waiting. I'm assuming that it has something to do with budgeting and financing it and trying to raise money for the project. Why there's a delay. I'm just speculating. So anyway, we still have on my list Falcon Stadium, Vanderbilt's, which is called First Bank Stadium. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'll have to see if there's others out there that are being worked on. As far as the Big 12, the only 2 I know of, well, 3. KU we talked about, Texas Tech we talked about, and Oklahoma State we talked about. The indoor practice facility at Kansas State is done, and you can go back and look at my video on that one. I don't think West Virginia has any plans to do anything. Iowa State's looks fantastic. Of course, they finished construction a couple years ago. I think TCU doesn't have any plans, as far as I know, to upgrade. They've got really nice facilities. Baylor's McLean Stadium is amazing. They're on the riverfront. Of course, their basketball arena is being worked on, and I'll give you more updates of that in the future. Texas is done. TCU, Baylor, Oklahoma State. Yeah. So anyway, we'll do those other 2, and if I find anything else, then we'll include that, obviously, in the video as well. So, in the meantime, if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. This isn't just about Oklahoma State. I'm very friendly to the Big 12 teams. If you're wondering where OU and Texas are, they're at my office. I took all the non-Big 12 teams out of here. I know they're not leaving for another year or 2, but figure why not. But I do need to get UCF, Houston, and Cincinnati, because I got BYU already. You know, Cosmo, the guy that wears the suit at the stadium, does a lot of cool tricks and stuff. And cool mascot. Just a really cool mascot. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching. We are trying to put good content on here. I do have a trip to North Carolina scheduled for May. Sometime between now and then, I might try to do a road trip on the weekend and go to UTEP. Possibly the weekend when Oklahoma State plays Texas Tech in basketball. I might try to go in person and see the Tech football stadium. I don't know how I'm going to work that because Tech and El Paso, Lubbock and El Paso are pretty far apart, and they're way away on the other side of the state. So we'll see what happens. But would like to get UTEP in. It's the last big stadium in Texas that I have never seen in person. So anyway, until then, hope you have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. We'll cover those other stadiums. And as always, go Pokes.